That's funny because that was one of the scenes between one of the volunteers and one of the women that lived in the community. I think she was in her late 70s, I think. Was it Jan?
Annette.
Oh, Annette. I'm sorry. And so she was looking at her grandchildren's photos and was like, oh, a little surprised. And the volunteers like, that's why I just had photos of me running through the meadows helping poor people, and it was great. One thing you mentioned in the film is that the older generation seems to be more reserved and doesn't want to be as boastful, where of course now it's all about promoting yourself in this new, online world. So how was that, seeing the two worlds, contrasted? The more polite, not wanting to be too forward, whereas, now anything basically goes.
Yeah. Well, again, the younger people grew up with the internet, so they're kind of used to this idea of posting their status updates, posting their photos, blasting themselves all over the internet, because everybody's doing that. So it's the norm. Whereas for older people, they're not used to it, so it seems very forward to be posting photos of yourself and adding people on Facebook who you don't even know that well in real life.
Well, I know with Annette, she also had a really excellent point, which I thought was incredibly astute of her to notice, because she wasn't very versed in Facebook, but she said, oh, adding or dropping a friend, this is where these machines, quote, her terminology, get very dangerous because people feel insulted. And the volunteer that helped, he said, oh, it's not that big a deal, because she said, oh, no, this is where it, and I wonder, do you think that connections these days maybe aren't as serious as maybe that generation where you really locked in, this is your friend, and you keep them for a long time, where things now are more transient, we're just sort of in and out, oh, let's add this person or drop them.
Well, definitely. I think that because the main reason for the seniors getting online was to connect with family, they weren't that interested in connecting with acquaintances. They weren't very interested in meeting new friends online, which a lot of young people are totally comfortable doing. It wasn't something that interested them. It was like, oh, why don't you chat with this person? Why don't we try online dating? And some of them went for it, but it never really clicked for them. It was, that's fine, that was funny and fun, but my main reason is 100% to speak with my family.